Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Extra Spicy Pod. Today I'm doing the podcast solo because Evan does not want to record the podcast today.
Motherfucker, I'm right
So,
here.
welcome back to the podcast. How's everyone doing?
We're doing wonderful, but we'd be even better if you were back in fucking Pennsylvania or Washington.
You know what? Okay, I'm sorry for the pauses. I know no one can hear anyone else but me right now because I'm the only one doing this podcast. I'm the only one doing this podcast.
What? You unplugged my cord!
Evan does not want to do this podcast at all.
You fucking
He is
asshole.
anti-podcasting. You're still not plugged in. You know that, right, Evan? You're like, you suck at this. You really do.
Okay, fucking.
Go ahead. What do you want to say? Can we hear you now?
You're a fucking asshole. I hope you acknowledge that. You might get a test. You might actually make that another test run. See if you can actually fucking hear me.
Homie, we can hear you. We don't want to hear you. Okay, let's get that first.
Fuck you. At least I don't abandon our viewers for 2 fucking weeks being like, oh, I'm gonna go on a trip to Washington, D.C. I'm a Miami Heat fan, but I say I hate the Celtics, but then goes to a Celtics game.
Okay, homie. You're the one that said, oh, we don't have to record another podcast for like 2 weeks. Okay, you said that. You're the one that said that. Yeah, let's wait. Okay, a week from now, that's too soon. You said that, homie.
Well, you see now, Planet? You see that? I work. I have a nice job that I need to actually get to work to, so like, that's kind of my stance on that.
Okay, what's the difference between you wanting to wait 2 weeks and me wanting to wait 2 weeks?
I don't know. But anyway, so
Welcome back to the Extra Spicy Pod!
that was an amazing intro. So what are we talking about today?
I'm sorry if that hurt anyone's ears.
What are we talking about today? Like, are we freestyling or what are we doing?
I think you're kind of freestyling. We don't have any like written down.
Yeah, we really don't have anything written down today.
Bro, sometimes the best ideas come from freestyles.
They really do. Like literally, what was it, our draft special or something? We were just freestyling the whole time.
Yeah, the draft special we just freestyle. I mean, we watched the draft and we talked about it. But other than that, we just freestyled everything.
All right, so let's talk about these NBA playoffs now. Recently,
Yep. NBA playoff. How much the Celtics fucking suck, homie. Okay. This Celtics run is the most bullshit run of all time. You know why? They got to play the Miami Heat in the first round without Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier. That Heat team was it was a bad team. Especially without 2 of their best players. They were a bad team. Of course Boston beat them. The next round, they got to play the Cavaliers from Cleveland. You know what? They were out. Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell missed most of the series. They still won a game without Donovan Mitchell, but he missed most of the series. And now they play the Pacers without Tyrese Halliburton. No team has been healthy when the Celtics played. You know what? The Mavericks, they'll go to the finals. I bet Luka gets injured. Because the Celtics will be like, oh yeah, we can't win a championship because Luka's injured. That's going to happen.
Look, if Luka does get injured, and I'm the biggest Luka fan in the building right now.
You're what?
I'm the biggest Luka fan in the building.
You're the base?
Biggest.
Oh, okay.
Biggest Luka fan in the building.
Okay, yeah.
If Luka does get injured, then like I'm going to be very sad because I at least want them to put up a fight. But
the Celtics have a cakewalk, especially if Luka gets injured during the finals versus the Celtics.
yeah, that's gonna be the biggest.
Dude, this Celtics are the most bullshit run of all time.
I do feel like though the Pacers though I'm going to defend the Celtics like I said for a little bit, just due to the fact of that Pacers series though. The Pacers had 3 of those fucking games. All they had to do was fucking finish, but
They did, but they were missing their best player. That don't mean shit. That really? So you're about to tell me the Pelicans might have won that series if Zion wasn't injured, the Pelicans would have won it. Pelicans still would have won
no. The difference between the Pelicans and
No, we're taking things to their logical extremes. If you're making an argument for something, you gotta stick with that argument for every scenario.
no, because if that were the case, then guess what? If Boston were to lose Jason Tatum, okay, do you think they'd still be in the position where they're at right now? If they lose
No.
But that's the argument. But at the same time, though,
what I'm complying to is that they were up 3 games, damn near by the end of the fourth quarter, but they fucking blew it. Game 1, we seen it right there in front of our eyes. Jason Tatum was like,
If they had their best player, would that make a difference in the games?
Because I like Tyrese a lot. He's up and down. Like that first game, he gave you 20 points. He gave you 26 points. That's cool. But that second game, he probably would have given you 5 points. Like,
Okay, hold on. Who was the best player in the Pacers?
Pascal Siakam.
You're really telling me Pascal Siakam is better than Tyrese?
Pascal Siakam, yes.
Okay, well, do you think Tyrese is the second best player then?
I do believe Tyrese is the second best player.
So wouldn't you think that having your second best player would make a difference in a series?
Well, here's the difference that it makes though. It's the fact that I'm gonna say this.
like I said, Tyrese, it really just depends on Tyrese. But here's the thing about Boston, though. And I'm going to agree with Chuck on this one. If the Mavericks do end up making it to the finals,
I would say or, because they're up 3-0.
I mean,
That'd be historic if they blow a 3-0 lead. No one has ever done that in the NBA.
yeah, I saw the stats for that. Literally 150, every team that has been up 3-0, 154 teams have won it, and then 0 teams have never lost that lead.
Exactly. No team has ever won a 3-0 lead in the NBA playoffs. So that'd be very historic if the Mavericks don't make the finals.
So, but what I'm attesting to is that the thing about Boston is they got the star power for it. So, think about it. You got a Drew Holiday that can lock up Tyrese Halliburton, which, Drew has his credit and defensive credentials to lock up anybody. Because, if you listen to anybody in the NBA talk about Drew Holiday, they say he's the most underrated player in the league. Karl Anthony Towns said it, and I'm just like,
damn, okay. Because,
he really is an underrated player. So I do believe that he would have locked up Tyrese though. But would Tyrese have had a couple games, where he would have scored 26 here, 26 there? Sure, if he would have been healthy, but same time, the Boston was gonna win either way. We all kind of just figured that. It's just a matter of how.
Okay,
But-
Boston, I agree with you that Boston probably would have won if the Pacers were healthy or not. But it's still, I want a healthy playoff run. I don't want to see the Celtics walk to the finals with every team being injured.
I understand that, though.
So that's why I say it's those bullshit finals run. Who else in recent memory has done that? Just walk to the finals, every team they play being injured. I can't think of anyone.
I don't even really know.
But this is why I fucking hate the Celtics.
I will say this, though. It's that... I'm drinking a drink real quick.
Loser. Everyone's a loser.
Sponsored by Barks Drinking Soda.
We are not sponsored by Barks. We are not giving Barks credit unless they do sponsor us.
Barks, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
No free promos.
No free promos.
That goes for any brand. Any brand at all. But I'm going to give, Boston's going to win regardless. But at the same time, though, what I say to that is that it really just depends on, I do think that they could have lost that Cleveland series if the team was healthy. Genuinely, because Jared Allen's really fucking good. They lost Darius Garland for a little bit, he came back. They lost Donovan Mitchell.
Darius Garland was playing injured. I mean, he was. He wasn't 100%. Donovan Mitchell was injured. Jared Allen was out. So that Cleveland team was not healthy at all. Oh, and then people say, oh, Boston missing Kristaps Porzingis. That does not even matter. He's their fourth option or something?
It really does not help them because at the end of the day, though, it's that when you do have to face a team like Boston or Cleveland, though, they got the star power for it. Like for example, but it really just depends on what all happens in that year, though. Like I was telling you, like whenever we were walking down to the little studio, like I feel like Boston earned the right of way to face all these teams, though. Which I mean, that's kind of how it goes, though. You gotta play. You do go to the regular season, you get rewarded with the 1 seed, and then you play the shittiest team, shitty team.
What I have to say about that is, if the Heat were the 1 seed and we did the same bullshit, you would be like, oh, but they're playing in your teams. Every team is out their best player. Would you not be like that?
Yeah, but I'm a certified Heat hater, though. That's different. Like you
Okay then.
take away my argument. I'm a certified Heat hater.
Okay
That's
then.
different. But
You were a certified Heat hater, right?
yeah, certified. Like
You just want to piss me off. That's why you do that, huh?
I got
I'm not a certified Pelicans hater. I don't do that shit to you.
bull fucking shit.
I do not do that
Bull
shit to
fucking
you.
shit.
I give the Pelicans credit when they deserve it. What?
Yo ass randomly texted me about like 2 weeks ago or a week ago about whenever you were at the Boss game. Hey bro, this arena better than Smoothie King Center. And like I literally sent you a video right back being like, what arenas are worse than New Orleans Arena?
Every arena is better than the Pelicans.
So you think the Hornets Arena is better than?
Yes.
Fuck no.
How are they not? How is it not? Go ahead.
They're more overpriced than the Pelicans, and then not only that, the merchandise they're more overpriced than the Pelicans. What fucking other player other than LaMelo are they gonna sell? What other? Can you tell me what other players that they could sell other than LaMelo?
Right now, isn't
Yeah.
Gordon Hayward on that team?
Thunder.
No, he's not. He's on. Let's see. You know, yeah, that is a
Ain't
strong
nobody
player.
want to buy a Grant Williams jersey, Lena. Who wants to buy a fucking Grant Williams jersey? No one. That's who. And if you want to buy a Grant Williams jersey,
That has nothing to do with the arena. That has zero to do with the arena, homie.
it's okay. Well then, I can give you another arena. Then.
Look up any arena rankings online. You will see the Pelicans dead last, or maybe second to last. You're always gonna find the Charlotte arena ranked higher than the Pelican arena.
No, I could give you another.
Have you been to other arenas?
No. I haven't.
Exactly. So you can't talk then. I've been to 3 other NBA arenas.
Let's see. You've
And
been.
if you go to another arena, you'll realize, wow, this is way better than the bullshit at the Pelicans.
Don't worry. I'm gonna go to a Miami Heat game just to say.
Oh, and you're gonna love the Miami Heat arena. You're gonna realize, wow, this is much better than the Pelicans arena.
No, because you're gonna be like, hey Evan, you're gonna text me, Evan, you feeling that Heat culture yet?
Yeah, I probably will text you that.
And I'm probably gonna be like, fuck no, this shit's garbage. Trash ass motherfucking team.
Heat culture is something you
Ain't no
gotta.
damn Heat culture. Fuck that.
I mean, we
But-
literally have heat culture. We
But-
literally do.
I'm also saying that this too. You think fucking Washington's better than New Orleans?
Yes.
Washington, the Washington Wizards.
Yes. The arena in Washington, D.C. is better than the arena in New Orleans. New Orleans, baby! I like the Superdome. I'm a big fan of the Superdome. Superdome is very historic. That's a stadium New Orleans gets right. So, I mean, while Evan's over here taking a break,
Well,
I'm gonna let you know that I'm about to smoke Evan's ass in these NBA playoff predictions. We're gonna get to that soon, and we're gonna see. Wow, I'm going to be up by a lot of points because I picked every single winner right. Well, besides Denver.
hey, I found an amazing list. Okay,
What'd you find, bro? What'd you find?
number 29.
So you're
The Rockets.
Rockets, okay. What's 30?
They don't have 30. I don't know why.
Oh, because the Clippers and Lakers play in the same arena.
Number 29.
Okay, this is some random list that Evan found on the Coops
Bro.
site.
First thing I found, first thing that popped up, 29, the Houston
Okay,
Rockets
the
arena.
29th best arena, Houston Rockets. 28th best arena, the Wizards, Capital One Arena. The 27th best arena, Hornets Spectrum Center. The 26th best arena is going to be the New Orleans Pelicans Smoothie King
We're
Center.
better than 3 teams.
So you are really hyped at being one of the worst arenas. As long as you're not 30, right?
No. Here's the thing. No.
Well, you're about to be 27, because the Clippers arena is way better than anything
I
above
fucking
that.
hope so.
Yeah, the interior dome's gonna look sweet.
Yeah.
So you're about to be 27. And you're so happy about being 27?
I mean, I'm better than the Rockets, Wizards, and Hornets, like I said.
I'm sorry, I've been to the Rockets arena. I would disagree with that, right? I would say the Rockets arena is better than the Smith Gaming Center. Washington, Charlotte, I've never been to those two, so I can't really speak from personal experience.
You know what I say about that? You just a hating ass motherfucker. That's what I believe.
How am I hating, bro? How am I hating?
You just a certified hater. You
I'm-
certified.
I am not certified.
Certified.
Tony, I'm gonna give the Pelicans credit when I see the credit that needs to be given.
Motherfucker, do you know how much shit we have done in the past, like, 3 years that deserves some credit at least?
Go ahead, Tony.
We made the playoffs at least. Fuck. For a small little ass
Yes.
organization, we made the playoffs.
For what?
For a small little ass organization, because you know we're not a big city compared to Los Angeles, Boston, wherever you may be. We made the fucking playoffs.
You made the playoffs. Congratulations.
I'm not a Heat dick sucker that's like, oh my gosh, LeBron won us these 2 rings, and then Dwayne Wade magically got us his 3rd one with the Shaq. Shaq in his
hold
prime.
on. I don't say that, okay? I'm a LeBron hater, unlike you. I do not like LeBron.
But he got y'all his ring.
Okay, I've met Lakers fans who hate LeBron. Okay? And then he's on the team. And they still don't like LeBron.
Now,
You can still not like a player.
why do they hate LeBron? That's my
Because everyone hates LeBron.
No.
Unless you're a Cavs fan, everyone hates LeBron.
I would say everyone hates LeBron.
Most people hate LeBron.
Well, yeah, because
50%
look what the
of people
motherfucker he's been
hate
doing
LeBron.
for the past 20-something years.
No. The big reason why they hate LeBron is because LeBron is on some bullshit now. He's so political, and he's so like, oh, I'm such a victim. Like, no, you are a rich as fuck player in the NBA. You're the best player currently, like, that's currently playing in the NBA.
See, I can agree with you on that. That I can see
I
why.
met so many people who, from like different places around the world. Well, I've been around the world, but like different places around the country where I went, who agree to me that they hate LeBron. He's the most hated athlete in the NBA.
You think? Yeah, as apparently I say yeah, he's the most hated athlete.
Yeah. Exactly. See,
But there's not much you can really do about that though.
no, there's nothing you can do about it because people already hate him.
I mean, here's the thing though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If he would have just like kept to himself, like most athletes do, everyone would respect him a little bit more. But then at the same time though,
He doesn't even have to just keep to himself because people love Giannis, and Giannis is cool. He shows how cool he is, you know? Dropping, getting 50 nuggets, and he dropped 50 in the finals. Remember that?
you know, it's funny.
Giannis is funny. Giannis is cool.
But if Giannis, but here's the thing about Giannis though. Giannis is like kind of cool, hip, trendy,
Yeah.
all that. LeBron has his moments. Excuse me. I mean, we like Taco Tuesday. That was pretty fire.
Don't.
Lana doesn't like Taco Tuesday. For shame. That's for shame.
But you agree that LeBron is like.
He is one of the most hated players. But then again, I'm gonna tell you why. If he never said like, because I'm pretty sure he said like, I don't know if he's the GOAT before. I don't know if he
Yeah,
said.
he calls himself the GOAT. What
Like-
kind of bullshit is that? Be
Like,
humble.
if he's calling himself the
Yeah,
GOAT.
he calls himself the king. He calls himself the GOAT. Like he does. You haven't heard him say that?
I've heard himself call himself the king, but fucking, like him calling himself the GOAT though, or king, it's still you need to be humble type thing.
Yeah, exactly. People like people who are humble.
Because that's why I changed my GOAT pick a long time ago. I changed it a long time ago.
Would you talk about that for a minute? Go ahead.
So it was gonna be Kobe, But Draymond Green made a very good argument because I saw a clip of what Shaq asked Draymond. He asked Draymond like, "Ew, why isn't Kobe in that conversation?" He's like, "Think about it. When Kobe first got into the league, Michael Jordan was getting done, doing whatever. Then, they three-peat with Shaq, and then they had a couple bad years. But during those bad years, though, LeBron was inserted his name in that conversation because he was young LeBron, doing windmills, dunking and doing all that, and so that kind of makes it hard for Kobe because he played in both eras. But at the same time, though, like they got a point because both of them came up around the same time, that type of stuff.
No, they were at the same time. I
Well, not at the same time.
MJ, and then Kobe, and then Bron. And there was an overlap between Kobe and Bron, and there was an overlap between MJ and Kobe.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to refer to, like the overlap. Because in the end, though, it still makes it hard because of how great LeBron is, and then how good like MJ is. Kobe, LeBron, and MJ, depending on how good they all are. So it just really makes it hard for them to actually give them their credit. You know what I mean?
So your GOAT used to be Kobe?
It used to be Kobe. My friend would die on this hill of Kobe being the GOAT. And I don't want to give you any fucking credit either, but it's fucking MJ. That's all I gotta say.
It's MJ.
It's MJ.
We can both agree on that. Okay. My GOAT does not die in car crashes. Or helicopter crashes.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. See, I don't make fucked up jokes like that.
My GOAT does not die in helicopter crashes, that's all I'm saying.
You don't know what could happen. You don't know what could happen to him. You don't know what could happen to you. You are not guaranteed tomorrow, Mr. Landon Davis.
I never said it was. I said my GOAT doesn't die in helicopter crashes.
That's so fucked up.
That will, like, my GOAT is not the president of Iran. For that reason.
Whatever. So, yeah, my goat's MJ now.
Did
But-
you hear about that? The president of Iran died in a helicopter crash?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, so he's not my GOAT anymore.
You an asshole for real.
What? Why?
You're just a certified asshole.
Alright, homie. Let's talk about the rest of the playoffs. I mean, we talked about Boston a lot. Let's talk about these other teams.
Let's calculate the sheet while we're at it. Because we do, if you haven't been keeping up, we have a whole sheet. We made up playoff predictions to see what we could do or what we did to predict the playoffs. We said winner's probably going to get a prize. Winner's probably going to get bragging rights. Probably.
No, we need a prize.
What are we
We
getting?
need to come up with a prize.
Yeah, we're probably going to come up with a prize. But then again, though,
Let's see. Technically, I don't know, because technically, if you really think about it,
you lost in the end.
Well, hold
Because
up.
look, you got Denver in 5.
Hold up. So, the way we do this, we made the playoff predictions on who we think's going to win the championship all the way from the first round to the finals. And we're doing it from, so if we pick the team right in a series, we get 2 points. And then if we pick the games right in that series, in addition to the team, we get an extra point. So we get 3 points. So we either get 2 points, 3 points, or 0 points. If you pick the games right but not the winner, who cares? That doesn't really matter. Because you didn't pick the winning series. Right?
Yeah. But at the same time, though,
So
we both fucked up, but you fucked up even
Hold
more.
up. Okay. Let's get to it.
Okay.
So at the first round, my friend Evan is up 18 points to my 17 points. So let's see how bad I'm going to spoke him now. So my friend Evan right here picked OKC to beat Dallas. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Evan?
how about you genuinely fuck off? But at the same time, though, I didn't think, okay,
As a man that's watched the Mavericks play before, like, I didn't think that,
As a man who watched the Mavericks play before.
like,
Like as in like, or fuck off. Okay.
What?
Okay, fuck off. As a man that has literally watched Luka, I did not expect them to turn up the heat like this. Like I genuinely didn't. I mean, I thought they were gonna lose against the Clippers.
I thought Luka was your favorite player though.
He is my favorite player, but there's like,
And you wouldn't pick him in a series.
but the thing is, so with that is like, there was many factors that went into it. Like, I didn't think Lou Dortz was good. I thought Lou Dortz was actually gonna do something. But then again, some players actually did do something. But I mean, they did. Like the Thunder did a good job though. Felt like they could have done a hell of a lot better. But I'm pretty sure they just abused Chet like everyone else in the league. They just used him around like a prostitute. So that's kind of what got me there.
I mean, you understand why I picked Dallas to beat them is because, well, for one, they have the best player in the series, Luka. And for two, they have experience. The Thunder don't have experience.
Well,
Sometimes you gotta look at experience.
Well, no, it wasn't even. I didn't go off of experience because at the same time.
Sometimes you do though. Oh my gosh, that's your freaking catchphrase. That's literally your catchphrase.
You will hear that in any episode. But here's what we think. Luka was the only one that's had like playoff experience on that team, though. You gotta think.
Kyrie,
Other than
Luka,
and Kyrie. But other than that, anyone else on that team, that starting five brand new. So like, not really.
not starting five.
Starting
Derek Lively's the rookie.
Derek Lively, rookie, Daniel Bradford, PJ Washington.
Okay, then that's three.
So
Three of their five is
3-2. But then
yeah.
like you got like also some of the veteran players that's also been there, like Tim Hardaway, like Josh Green.
Yeah, right.
But then again, you got to think of what they're coming off of. They didn't make the playoffs last year. They didn't even sniff the playoffs last year.
No, they tanked for Derek Lively. It worked out for them.
Nah, the Thunder just fucked up on that. The Thunder just very fucked up on that. They should have just drafted that man. You could have had Chet Holmgren and Derek Lively on the same team, but instead you just traded that man to Dallas. Fuck all that. You fucked up with that.
Okay, well, you get 0 points for that because you picked OKC, and then you also picked Denver in 6. Let's talk about that Denver series. What do you guys say about the Denver series? Denver versus Minnesota.
The motherfucking role players need to be fucking better on Denver. Fuck all that.
They were sorry as hell.
You're not gonna respect Ant? You don't like Ant?
I like Anthony Edwards, but that team is so fucking beatable. I literally witnessed this team lose a lot. That team is so fucking beatable.
I'm sorry, but I thought the winner of Nuggets Timberwolves would win the finals. And now we're finding out neither of them are gonna even make it to the finals. Because Dallas is beating Minnesota right now 3-0.
I will say this,
historically that means they're going to the finals.
I will say this though, people will need to start giving the Mavericks credit though. Because think about it, they've been the underdogs for every series they have been.
Not the Clippers.
The Clippers too. The Clippers too.
I knew that Dallas Mavericks were going that series.
Well,
I don't care what you said, I knew the Mavs.
Well, you're one of the few. Well, you're special then.
No, most people said the Mavs.
Fuck no, because I'll tell you why. Because motherfucker Kawhi came back.
You said the Mavs?
Yeah. But I'm also a Luka fan, so that's
What?
But I'm also a Luka fan, and Luka owns the Clippers. So
But you didn't pick Luka over the Thunder though. What kind of sense does that make?
Because I'm thinking the Thunder were actually gonna do something. That's why. But in the end, though, I do believe that people need to start putting more respect on the Mavericks, though.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Denver and Minnesota, those are both really good teams. And the fact that Dallas is doing this to the Timberwolves, that says a lot.
It's just better team ball. Literally, what Minnesota won, their Dallas capitalizing off two things. One, playing amazing fucking team ball. If you're watching,
Derek Lively is amazing. He's probably one of the best rookie players in the playoffs ever.
If you are watching the games, the ball movement goes crazy for Dallas. But they're not only just capitalizing off of that, Karl Anthony Towns has been terrible this series.
And when I mean terrible, that man has been terrible.
And can we talk about the defensive player of the year? The most fraud player in the NBA.
Bro, I saw a TikTok the other day. It was this dude acting like Rudy Gobert. The coach was trying to yell at him. He was like, "Come on, man, come on, let's win this playoff series." And the dude that played as Rudy Gobert was like, "Hey, man, like it's all act now. I can stop doing this now." Like I'm pretty sure I have it. Let me check.
How does this man have 4 defensive player of the year awards? That's like one of the most in the NBA history is 4. How does this man have 4 defensive player of the year awards?
I have no idea about that. Because at the same time, though, he shouldn't have even won it. Like a couple of the years, he shouldn't have even won it. Because when AD was on the Pelicans, he should have gotten that one.
Who do you think should have got it this year? Definitely not Gobert.
Victor.
Bam.
Victor.
Bam.
Victor.
Bam.
Victor.
Bam. 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 Bam.
You're a Heat dick rider. You can't say shit. Victor had more blocks and steals than Gobert.
I don't think Gobert should have won. He's proving to us in the playoffs, like he does every year he wins the award, that he should not be the defensive player of the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Victor
He's
should
a
have won.
fraud.
Victor should have definitely won it. That's what I'm saying.
He's a fraud. Would you agree?
Yeah, not Bam. Fucking
You agree.
Bam is a fraud too.
Bam. No. Come
Yes.
on. Fraud, really?
Around. But Victor should have won.
He's gonna make me walk off this podcast.
That's my job. That's my job is to make you walk off this podcast. But
Then you're gonna have to do this podcast solo. You cannot do that shit
everybody
solo.
loves to hear my voice.
You can't even handle doing this by yourself.
I can handle it by myself.
No, I'm the one that gets the ball rolling. I'm throwing out the ideas. You're probably gonna end the podcast in 5 minutes because you can't think of any more ideas. So like,
Well, I gotta find people to
podcast.
talk to. I gotta find people to talk to. I can't just be sitting here and be like, so guys, how's everyone's day going?
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Exactly, because it's fucking boring having no one to talk to. Therefore, like,
You gotta talk to the voices in your head.
yeah, I gotta talk to the voices in my head. Huh.
What you trying to do?
Find that really good bear to talk here.
Okay. That was actually funny.
Exactly, like,
Yeah. I mean, I already got the award. They can't take it away.
that's the best part, they can't take it back. Like,
That's really how Gobert be playing though in the playoffs. He plays terrible defense in the playoffs.
because I was at Tacos and Beer for game 2, and when I watched Luka hit that setback, I thought it was the nicest thing on the planet. Because that man made him cross over one side, cross over left side, step back, boop. And that motherfucker said, "You can't fucking guard me." That's fucking legendary right there.
Okay. Getting back to predictions, you get 0 points because you also picked the Denver Minnesota series wrong. You get 0. Looking back east for Boston Cleveland, Boston's most bullshit playoff run of all time because they play all of the injured teams. But you picked Boston right in 6, so you get 2 points. You did not pick the games right.
You might
picked
as well
the winner.
give my Boston 2 points for that one too.
Hold up, we'll get to that one, okay? Calm your fucking ass down.
I'm sorry, I want all my
Calm
points, Landon.
down.
I want
You
all
need some meditation. That's what
from
you
meditation.
need. You need to do yoga.
Since
You need to do some
fucking
yoga.
count the score points, please.
Okay. You picked New York in 5 over Pacers. Now you get 0 points for that one.
Of course. If fucking New York didn't get injure their whole fucking.
Oh, so
team,
you
they
agree
can't-
that injuries make a difference now,
Fuck
don't
you!
You
Count the
agree
points!
now, don't you?
Count the points!
Oh, he's getting mad now.
Count the points!
He's getting mad now. Huh,
Fuck
interesting.
off.
I picked Dallas in 7. Dallas won in 6, so I get 2 points. Right? Dallas won in 6, right?
Yeah, they won 6.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, Denver winning in 6, I get 0 points because I again picked the Nuggets over the Pacers. Over the Timberwolves. Let's see, I picked Boston in 5 over the Cavs. I get that series right and the games right, so I get a whole 3 points for that one, homie. And then I picked New York in 5. I get 0 points for that.
Now,
So totaling up in the second round, you get a whopping 2 points. In the second round, I get a whopping 5 points.
I hope Boston wins this final so I can beat the fuck out of you.
Okay, so let's calculate second round. Evan, Landon. So far you have 2 more points added to your 18, so you have 20 points. And then I have 5 points added to my 17, so I have 22 points. Good math!
Fuck you.
I didn't know you knew how to do math.
Fuck you.
Wow. Something you learn every day.
Yeah, I
You learn
learned.
something new every day, everyone. So now let's do the conference finals. Well, I guess we can't really do that.
Technically, if you really think about it, Landon really lost. Because this man
Bro, calm your...
picked Denver to win the finals.
You picked Denver in 7, so that's 0 points.
Boston right there. Boston, I got
You picked Boston in 4, so that's 3 points. I picked Denver in 5, so that's 0 points. And I picked Boston in 6, so that's 2 points. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I add 2 to my score. So I have 24 points, and you add 3 to your score, so that's 23 points for you.
Hold on, time out.
Technically, wouldn't we be tied? Well, unless Boston, wait, time out.
How?
Wouldn't Boston have to win in order for me to beat you?
Yeah, Boston would have to win the finals.
Okay, so if Boston wins the finals, then I beat Landon. Okay.
Okay, if Boston loses the finals...
Actually,
then
wait, no. In order, actually, wait. Now that I think about this,
What?
wait, never mind. It's just Boston has to win. Okay.
Because I thought there was a 1 point system for some reason. I don't know why.
No.
But like,
You
if
get
Boston,
two
if
at
Boston like just wins, I'd beat you.
But if
Because
Boston loses, then I win.
But he's got Denver in the finals. But Denver, joke's on you. Denver's not even in there.
Guess what? It's okay. I'm still in the lead right now. As long as Boston loses, I win.
Wait till Kristaps comes back.
Let's go Mavericks.
Let's actually
Let's go Mavericks.
let's actually check up on that.
Dallas. Mavericks fan for life. J. Cam Heat fan. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Huh?
Check up
What are
Kristaps.
you doing? What are you doing?
Daniel.
What are you doing?
Checking Kristaps' status.
He's gonna come back to the finals probably. I just looked at it earlier. Like yesterday or something. So do you agree with how our thing is going? Do you agree that's fair? That's accurate?
Uh-oh. Woj says that Boston is choosing to take a conservative approach with Porzingis, and that they could expect to ramp him up in time for Game 1 of the finals.
Uh-oh.
I don't care. Dallas and 4.
Dallas and 4.
Dallas and 4.
That's what you're going with, Dallas
I
and
know,
4.
yeah, because I'm a Celtics hater. You know, I am not a certified Pelicans hater. I am a certified Celtics hater.
But you go to a Celtics game.
I've been to Pelicans games. I've
But
been
you're not
to
a Pelicans
Rockets
hater. You
games.
just admitted that. Come on, Landon.
Well, I've been to Pelicans games. I've been to Rockets game. I've been to Celtics game. Like that doesn't mean. I don't hate them. But there you go again. There you go again. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me get this straight then. You say you hate the 76ers, right? You hate the city of Philadelphia?
I do.
Would you step foot in the Philadelphia arena?
Maybe. No, fuck.
No, you would not.
Case closed.
What?
Case closed.
I would step foot instead of Philadelphia and go to a Sixers game just to hear all them sad Sixers fans when the Heat beats their ass.
Look, we need to make a trip to Philadelphia one day.
We do. We do.
Look, I want to go see the Rocky statue. That's all I want to go see.
I want to take a shit on the Rocky statue.
No, you ain't disrespecting Rocky. You can disrespect everything else, but you can't disrespect Rocky.
I'm gonna pepper or like what that confetti string stuff on the Rocky statue.
No, don't do it to the fucking Rocky statue. Everyone loves
Everyone
Rocky.
in Philadelphia would hate me.
Everyone would hate you because you did that to the Rocky statue.
I'm gonna wear I'm gonna wear a Heat jersey to the Heat game in Philadelphia. I'm gonna get so much shit. I'm gonna watch the Heat beat the Sixers. I'm like, yeah, talk your shit now, homies.
See, and at that point, I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say this, okay? You have a death wish, and it's not a very good death wish. It's a hey. It's like, how do I describe it? It's like an Eagles fan coming to the Dallas Cowboys arena, okay? That's a death wish.
Who would you say is the biggest rivalry in the NBA right now?
In the NBA right now?
Yes. Like not like past rivalries. Like current.
See, that's fucking tough because like every team is like practically changing their rivals because like think about it, no one gives a fuck about the Lakers in Boston anymore.
No, I would agree with you. Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, the only like one that I genuinely like, but it's not. I'm gonna say call it big though. Is I mean, if I want to go local, I could tell you Lakers and Pelicans, but that's going local. But as in like big,
Yeah, big time rivalry. Yep.
I'm gonna say the Lakers versus Clippers.
No.
But as of like right now though, like not like.
They don't ever play each other in the playoffs.
But
You can't be a heated rivalry unless you play each other in the playoffs.
But I'm not. But I'm talking about like as in like this year, like not in last year, because like this year they had like a pretty fucking stacked team, and so like
Next year they didn't play each other in the playoffs.
I know, but at least like this year though, they had like a fucking stacked team though, whereas every other year the fucking Lakers fucking obliterated their ass. Because you know, LeBron and Anthony Davis are better than fucking Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
No, I'm gonna tell you the biggest rivalry in the NBA is the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. You know why? We're always playing
No.
each other in the playoffs. Oh, we not?
No.
So we're not.
That is not
So we're
the
not.
That is not the biggest rivalry. No.
We're always playing each other in the playoffs.
That is not the
Right?
biggest rivalry. No.
Okay, why is it not?
Why is it not?
Yes, why is it not?
Because like I feel like more people don't really care about that.
No, I'm telling you, meet any Celtics fan. They tell you the biggest rivalry is the Heat. Any Heat fan will tell you the biggest rivalry is the Celtics.
You know what? I'm gonna do that next time I go to Miami.
I just went to Boston. I know from personal experience. They hate the Heat.
But yet you know what? Look, I gotta see. I'm gonna personally see what the fuck is up though. Like I'm gonna just see. We're gonna do a poll one day. If we get enough viewers on this podcast, we're gonna ask everybody who they think their own personal rival is. Like as a fan of each team.
Okay.
Because like as a local, like for me as a local fan, I mean I would consider the second one a rivalry. Like I said, the Lakers Pelicans.
No, I'm not talking about local rivalry. I'm
But-
talking
but-
about biggest overall.
But the thing is though, like many people have different ideas of their big rivalry. Because think about it, me and you would consider LSU versus Alabama a big rivalry.
Yeah.
But-
Anyone in college football would.
But many people can argue Ohio State and what is it?
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan would be another one. Like
Yeah, that's also
or
a big
Penn
rivalry.
State versus who is it? Penn State versus who else?
I don't know.
Penn State versus somebody. Because you know they got the whiteout game and all that. So it just really depends. Like it just really depends on the like who they think it is. Because you know we're gonna say, oh, it's Alabama versus LSU. You know the history runs so deep; they've been kicking our ass for years. But then again, someone up north may say, huh, Ohio State and Michigan changes every year. So it just really goes off personal perspective.
It's a perspective thing. Yeah.
Because like
I can
like you're gonna say Boston and Miami, which I mean I'm cool with it. That's understandable. I can understand why. But as for me, I'm probably gonna say if I didn't say like Boston and the Lakers, which I mean
they haven't played each other in the playoffs since the 80s. Like you can't
yeah.
say that to Pete Roberts. I'm sorry, they played each other in the finals like in 2010.
I mean, but then again though, like you could still like consider like some like even if they hadn't played each other in the playoffs, like those regular season games still go hard though. Like if you gotta think.
Yeah, but regular season games are nothing compared to the playoffs. There's way more animosity in the playoffs than the regular season.
But I say like for example, I'd say I just thought of it. Lakers and Golden State. I thought that's a good little rivalry. Because, you know, both teams were going at each other a good bit. But then again, though, that's also a local one. So I can't really say that. So, like I said, we get enough people on this podcast. We will ask everyone what they think, not their own, but like what they think is the best NBA rivalry.
So far predictions, I'm at 1 point with Evan, 23 points to 22 points. If the Celtics win the finals, Evan wins the prediction game. If the Celtics lose the finals, I win the prediction game. So we'll see based on if the Celtics win or lose.
So then what's the prize?
We gotta figure that out. We do. We gotta figure that out.
I don't want just bragging rights because I already know bragging rights are going to be too sweet. I get to tell you about how I know all my basketball knowledge. You gotta listen to the Grandmaster Evan with my basketball knowledge.
We gotta do something else besides bragging rights. We gotta bragging rights, but we gotta do like
we always have bragging rights.
Yeah, like we always do bragging rights.
Like even if I'm right, like I get bragging rights. Even if you're right, you get bragging rights. So like we gotta do something. We will figure.
We're probably gonna talk about this right after we end this podcast.
Yes, absolutely. We're gonna talk about it before we leave. But that's gonna be our game plan.
Yes. Okay. Wow, that is a long NBA talk we just had. Can you believe we've talked for almost 48 minutes right now about the NBA playoffs?
Yeah, because like we
look at the time right now.
Damn. Well, we missed like 2 weeks, so like, we had to catch up.
Yeah, we did have to catch up, but that was long-winded.
That was very long-winded. So
That was a long one.
what do we think about? What was I gonna say? So you had something. Wait, no, you had something planned before the podcast about the IQ test of like what countries had.
Okay, yes. So I pulled this up earlier. So this is moving on to a new topic. I pulled up this list. It is the average IQ by country. And this data was collected from IQ tests taken in 2022. So it is 2 years old.
Okay, not that bad. You know, pretty solid. Pretty. Recent.
The United States is ranked number 17 in the world. Based on the rankings of the average IQ, with an average IQ of 99.9. The United Kingdom, is ranked number 32, with an average IQ score of 99.05. So we are better than the British. Statistically proven that the US is better than the UK.
See, and I don't know why the fuck he hates the British for some reason. I genuinely have no clue. I wish fucking Landon would think better on that. I don't know what's wrong with him. But
the British are so snobby.
What the fuck did they do?
We're so much better than the Americans. We created you. We're better than thou.
We're better than that.
That's most European countries are that way towards America. Oh, We are Europe. Europe is so much better than the US. We have good food. The US doesn't have any culture. Have you heard that before?
Here and there. But then again, though, like for example, like we can't say anything to France because France made some of us, like they made like Louisiana and shit. I'm not gonna say they made us, but like we're like from French descent, so I can't really say they made us, but like
French descent. What do you mean?
we're part. Like,
Okay, France first colonized Louisiana.
yeah,
New
that's
Orleans.
yeah, that's one thing. Yeah.
Okay,
So I can't say like they made us, but I'm saying like they colonized us. So like that's what I'm saying too. Like France got like a good little bit of say in it, but like England, no, because we kicked their ass in the war. So we can't say that.
We kicked their ass in the war.
We kicked their ass in the war, and we kick their asses now. But then again, we're friends now, so we can't say
What
that.
about the Dutch?
The Dutch. I don't really give a fuck about the Dutch.
But they came to America.
Uh,
New York. They established New York.
Yeah, but a bunch of shit goes on in New York though.
What about the Spanish? Spanish came to America?
Yeah, but then again, literally everyone comes to America, so like, it's just like a. That's why they call America like the mixing pot of cultures or something like
The
that.
melting pot.
The melting pot of cultures. There you go.
Dumbass.
Kiss my ass. Anyways,
No, thank you. I do not want to kiss your ass. I very much do not.
it would be an honor for him to do it anyway. So, anyways, it'd be too much of an honor. But anyways, that is like. I mean, I never really heard of another person be like, "Oh, we made you." Like, I never heard any of that. But like, I do think like the people that need to be like, we need to be cool with is like England, because they're like our best friends and the closest thing to us. So like,
I'm not trying to say people made us. I'm trying to say the Europeans are so snobby. They think they're so much better than
Some of
us
them are
lowly Americans.
some of them are pretty snobby. I will give you that though.
Okay.
Like, but I'm talking about as in like, just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Do
But
you have any takeaways from this list right here?
so we didn't tell them number one. Number one's Japan with a score of 108.14.
I can see that. Like,
I can definitely see that too. Like,
Japan's like crazy. They got robots and everything.
yeah, that's why I'm gonna go to Japan.
I'm going to Japan by the way in August. Meet me in Japan. My next tour dates in Japan. Come meet me in Tokyo.
You're gonna have like a comedy show or something.
Yeah, bro. That'd be so funny. People laughing. You laugh at my jokes all the time.
I'm not. Laughing.
You're literally laughing right now.
I'm not laughing.
You're
I'm
literally
laughing at
laughing.
you. I'm not
I
laughing.
still make people laugh then.
No,
Even if they're laughing at me, I'm still making them laugh.
no. But I do want to go to Japan though. Tokyo would look fucking wonderful.
They got robots everywhere. I mean, I can definitely see why they're number one.
Then bring me home a robot.
What kind of robot do you want?
I want one that's like a butler. Like, bring me my root beer.
You probably want a sex robot, don't you?
No. No, because I can just order that offline, motherfucker.
Why haven't you done that then?
Because I'm not desperate as hell.
You sound pretty desperate to me.
I'm not though.
Off the podcast, he was like, "Oh, look at these hot girls on Tinder." I'm like,
it
how
was-
desperate?
I was
On
showing him.
TikTok, I'm sorry.
I
on
was showing
TikTok.
him the Cavender twins because he's an uncultured swine.
No,
and
I'm
doesn't have
sorry.
TikTok,
He's
but-
like, he's on TikTok looking at hot girls. Oh,
The
look at these
Cavender
hot
twins
girls
are
on
fucking
TikTok.
hot. What is wrong with
So
that?
you're gonna stare at hot girls on TikTok for hours, just
No, I don't stare at them for hours. I just scroll through my TikTok.
looking
They
at
pop
hot
up my
girls.
TikTok. Look, watch.
I don't want to watch. I'm good.
Uncultured swine. Look, see, like
You call me uncultured? Oh, hold up. You call me uncultured, really?
Yes.
How am I the uncultured one?
Because you just are.
No, how? You can't just say I'm. No, reasons.
Have you?
Logic.
Have
Bring
you-
the facts, Evan.
Have you looked
Bring
in a
the
mirror,
facts.
Landon?
Where's your facts?
Have you looked in a mirror?
That's not a fact.
That
Give
is
me a fact.
absolutely fact.
Give me a fact. Where's your facts?
Have you just looked in the mirror lately?
This morning I looked in the mirror. Yes.
You saw the unculturedness just coming off of you?
I did not. Tell me reasons.
That's a miracle.
Where's your facts?
I don't know where they are, so.
We're talking about your catchphrase, but. Mine is, where's your facts?
You say that, but the thing, most of these episodes, I actually do bring the facts. But in this one instance, I guess you can get it for this one little instance. But like Japan though, I did expect Japan to actually be up there though. I thought like top 10 at least.
Japan's 1, South Korea's 2, China's 3, Iran is 4. Iran is 4.
Huh.
What do we think about that?
Iran is 4. Huh. But I didn't think Iran, Singapore. I didn't think Iran, Singapore, and Slovenia were gonna be in the top 10.
Singapore, I definitely expect Singapore. Do you know anything about Singapore?
Not much.
Singapore is a very rich country.
I mean, they can be rich all they want, but that don't mean they're like the smartest.
Yeah, that means they're smart. The richest countries are probably the smartest countries.
Here's what I'm saying. I expected. I'm not gonna say Russia to be in there. Like I expected some countries to sneak in though. Like
Russia's not even top 20, is it? Not top 40?
Is
Russia
they're top
in
20.
this top 40?
Russia top 20. They're
What?
ahead of us.
16.
They're ahead
They're
of
one
us.
spot ahead of the U.S.
But by how many points? By 0.5.
0.05.
0.05.
Yeah. So I'm not. What was I gonna say?
We gotta be better than that.
We have to be better than Russia.
That's the one country that I say we need to be better than.
What about Iran? You don't care about Iran? I think we should be better than Iran, no?
Where's Palestine at? Palestine needs to be up there.
Palestine's not a country.
Oh.
Well, that's very controversial.
Yeah, it's controversial.
It's very controversial. I'm not about to
I'm
get
making
haters.
jokes.
I'm not about to get haters on here about Palestine.
I'm making jokes. Don't cancel me, guys, please.
Cancel Evan.
Don't cancel me. Later needs a podcast. So.
I'm setting up the email, by the way, after this podcast episode, and please send us all your mail to the email.
Yeah, I can't wait to see all the amazing emails that we get.
Please send us who you think is the better host.
That we need definitely need to do.
We need that data. We need the data.
Like, I want to know this for the ultimate bragging rights. Like, if I have this over Landon and we came up with a podcast together, that shows who the best host is. And so I would really love to know who is the best host for this podcast.
Okay, let's make arguments. Why would you say that you are the better host?
Most of the time, I'm speaking facts.
Okay, let's do the debate. The candidates try to.
Like a debate team type shit.
Yeah, the candidates try to tell people why they should vote for them. Why should people vote for you as the better podcast?
Most of the time, I speak funny stories. I actually tell the solid truth about like certain stuff like basketball. How I just give. If you listen to past episodes, I give. How long do I have? Are we doing like those minute long?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, well then
Take how
fuck.
long you want.
Okay, well then fuck. Okay, well, I give those nice explanations of just like certain stuff, and I explain like certain reasons of why that happens. So I personally believe I'm the better host. Before Landon gets on here and is like, "No, Evan, I'm the better host just because." I personally believe at the end of the day, I come with the facts. So, Landon, where's your facts?
That's the most bullshit answer I've ever heard. I come with the facts. Said by someone with zero facts ever. He does not come with the facts.
He got me one time with that.
If anyone comes with the facts, it'll be me. I'm always bringing the facts, bringing more context to things. I give the information. Evan's over here. No, that's just bullshit, bro. That's just bullshit. He doesn't come with any facts.
You do kind of bullshit though.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Another thing.
Okay, for example. No. For example, okay. Why do you hate the city of Philadelphia? Why don't you travel to the city of Philadelphia?
I never said I won't travel.
But I was like, why do you personally hate them? And you were just like, I don't know. They're just annoying as fuck. What reasons do you hate about Philadelphia?
Okay, I have one illogical thing that I think. Okay, everything else is I bring facts to.
Okay.
Right?
What is it?
I just said my one illogical thing is the thing about Philadelphia. Everything else I bring facts.
So continue to make your argument about
Okay,
you're the better host.
Another argument. I do more of the backhand things. Okay, I'm always uploading the episodes. I'm doing all the
He
the
always
chapters for the episodes. I'm doing all of that. Okay.
he
Evan just comes here, records the episodes,
And-
isn't prepared at all for any of the episodes.
but
So he doesn't put
our
that
topics
preparation in.
are fire whenever I don't come up with stuff. You can't lie. Like for example, of the topics where if you were fighting a 4'7" dude, would you fight him?
Nah, man, I'm trying to be a pacifist. Oh, what's up, little buddy? I ain't gonna fight you today.
I'm a man of God, homie. That's why I'm more of a pacifist. Okay, do as Jesus would do. Jesus would turn the other cheek and
Jesus wouldn't let
love
his shit get Billy
his
rocked.
fellow human. Jesus would love his fellow human.
Jesus wouldn't let his shit get Millie rocked.
Okay. How did Jesus die? He died on a cross. The guards were beating him. Okay? So
Because he
it's not anything.
Because he was saving everyone's sins.
Okay, I'm saving everyone's sins too.
So you just practically called yourself a god.
No! Hold up.
Yeah.
Trap it right there, boys. Trap
Stop.
it right there.
Stop. Okay.
Get him, John.
Another reason why I'm the better host is because I don't have the dumb catchphrases that you do. Your catchphrase is but or no. My catchphrase is where's the facts, Evan? That's my catchphrase.
And then most of the time when he says it, I literally have the facts for him.
Another catchphrase, adios. Every single episode I end it with adios. I'm consistent. I appeal to my Hispanic voters, my Hispanic viewers. I want the show to be a very diverse show.
That's
accepting
fucking
of all
bullshit.
people.
That is bullshit. You were just talking shit about another country in our last podcast episode.
What country?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly. You can't prove anything.
You were like, screw Germany or something.
I do not. I will
I'm
not.
gonna run the tape back for you. Don't
Run
worry.
it. Run it back.
I'll,
I bet you won't, because you're lazy.
I'll
I bet you will not do that, because you're very lazy.
You know what? I can go look for it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but yeah, he very likes the diverse people and everything. But then it's like, oh, I don't want the city of Philadelphia listening to my podcast.
You have a point.
I rest my case.
You have a point.
I rest my case.
Okay, well, let us know who's the better.
What's the email in? Because you need to let people know the email.
They'll see it. I'll put in the description of the podcast.
Okay.
That's how they'll know the email.
But I'll give Landon his credit though. He does do the back burner of the shit, and I'm very grateful for that.
I'm gonna give Evan his credit. He's the other host on the podcast, and he brings his views, however delusional they are, however bad they are. It's still his views and his personal opinions that he brings to the podcast.
I will say this though.
He always keeps it 100. Okay, I'll give Evan credit for that. He always keeps it 100.
I will say this though too. I could be.
He's
I
not
could-
like
I
his
could-
fake,
That's true. I am not fake, but at the same time though, I could also say I need to do better marketing. But at the same time though,
That's your job, okay?
I know. But,
I do the back end stuff, and I take you
I
to
know.
the market.
But at the same time though, like we haven't filmed a podcast episode in like 2 weeks. So like at the same time though, there hasn't really been much for me to promote, because
Promote your own stuff.
But then again, because I know people that heard our podcast episodes, so like it would just be like them like rewatching that again, and I don't think people want to rewatch that. They want the new shit.
Yeah, they want the new stuff.
They-
That new.
Yeah, they want the new news.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But like I mean, I feel like we could.
I feel like we're gonna get, since now that we're back, we can actually get on schedule with all this. Like, for example, we might, I don't know when we're gonna film again. We might do another podcast episode, what?
I don't know. We don't necessarily have like a set schedule
Yeah.
when we do these.
Okay. First, it
We
used to
really
be.
don't.
Whenever we were in school, it'd be every Sunday. But since that we're out of school and like we're both working jobs and stuff, like it'd be like, hey, you wanna come film Tuesday?
Yeah, we really don't have a set schedule
Hey,
when
you
we
wanna
film
do-
these podcast episodes.
You wanna come film Friday?
I mean, and that makes it to where we don't have a set schedule when we upload the episodes either.
Yeah. So we're gonna fix that.
Yeah, we might work on that.
But but what I want to do for next episode is let's try to get a guest on, because I know I'm about to go on vacation for about like 2 weeks in July. But if like we have that like set podcast episode or a third guy, come in and we could talk about it, like whatever.
Yeah, we talk about things with his life, what's going on,
'Cause,
what
like-
he wants to talk about. Yeah.
Cause like Lana did tell me like if either one of us like had to do something to go do, like we can have a third. So yeah, I'm about to go on vacation for 2 weeks, and I don't want to leave y'all hanging. So
Evan just goes on vacation, leaves everyone hanging.
I mean,
Sorry,
but then again,
guys.
though, I don't know how to upload shit, so that's kind of like why.
Yeah.
Unless we figure out like me doing video calls and shit from fucking like Aruba or something. Aruba
I mean,
TV.
yeah, we can look into that maybe.
We can look into that, but we can definitely do that. I don't know how good the quality's gonna be. We're gonna have to test that, but like we just really have to see though. But we do need to get a third one because what it's gonna be episode 10.
Yeah, this is up to 9 right now.
So our next episode, we're gonna get that third person one
Yeah, okay.
because then we can have him introduce himself and all that, and then what's his favorite teams in sports.
Him or her or them. We don't discriminate, okay? It might be a girl, it might be a guy, it might be a transgender. We do not discriminate on this podcast. Evan likes to discriminate, but I do not, okay? I am
I didn't even
accepting
say
of all
shit.
people.
We were talking about our private conversation of you were like, oh yeah, I got my boy who lives with me or lives somewhere.
Well, you were saying let's get a guy on. I'm accepting all. I will accept anybody.
I'm cool with that too.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just talking about what
Keep
we're
it
talking
moving.
about person behind the scenes. That's what I'm talking about.
What? Oh, what? What's that? Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we were talking about like Landon's boy. So we might have him on next episode. We got to talk about it. We got to think about who would be our good third replacement.
Yeah, we just got find a guest. Come on and
Because then because then me and Landon would have to make a decision of is he going to be our permanent third or is he going to be like a substitute third?
yeah.
Because I mean, if me and him both agree like he actually did a good job with the podcast, then like he may be around more often. If y'all like him in the emails and y'all send the email, be like, yo, I like our third podcast host, then we may keep him on. But if y'all don't like it, then like, bye bye. Shoot, fly, shoot.
You know, I feel like something else too. We need merch. I feel like we were talking about earlier. Getting extra spicy T-shirt.
Where's the facts, Evan?
Yeah, with the catchphrases. Where's the facts, Evan?
But.
Or just like with our logo on the T-shirt and wear it around, and people be like, "Hey, what's that T-shirt?" And that's good marketing, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely.
That is good marketing. Have our logo on the T-shirt, and we'll wear the T-shirt around, and we'll be like, "Hey, that's a cool shirt. What is that shirt from?" And we'll be like, "Yeah, it's the extra spicy pie.
You should go check it out.
You should go check it
Right.
out." Yeah.
Doing my marketing, someone that we went to high school with, like their younger brother, they came up to me. They were drunk as fuck. They came up to me. They were like, "Dab me up real quick." Dude, I love your fucking podcast. I was like, "Thanks, bro." He was like, "Yeah." And he walked out. I was like,
Wait, who was that?
I'll tell you behind the scenes. But
Okay, yeah.
But it's dope as fuck that other people are listening to our podcast.
Oh, that's cool though. We're growing an audience.
And I'm genuinely excited for the future though. So I can't wait to see what the fuck we do in these amazing episodes. But yeah, that's
All right. Well, I feel like what you were talking about earlier is a good segue to our next segment. Our next segment being like, what?
No.
Were you about to say something?
I don't know what that's.
Okay. Our next segment being like travel, because you were telling me you go to Aruba. Like, tell me about that.
Aruba believes some.
Tell me about that. Yeah.
Aruba's fucking wonderful.
You've been to Aruba before?
I went last year.
Yeah. I've never been to the Caribbean. Well, I've been to the Bahamas. I think twice. It was on a cruise. We went to the Bahamas on the cruise. But it was just like Nassau, and like we only stayed for like 3 hours or like 4 hours in Nassau, and then we left on the boat. So we didn't spend really a lot of time in the Bahamas or anything. Other than that, I've never been to the Caribbean islands.
So
Pretty beaches, tropical.
So I will say this though, Aruba's fucking beautiful, and they got a bunch of it's kind of Americanized though.
That's the down part about it. It's by South America. But
I
it's,
know where Aruba is.
oh my bad, I forgot I'm talking to the geography fucking nerd here.
The ultimate wisdom.
The
That's
ultimate
name.
geography nerd. Anyway, so
Yes.
yeah, it's by South America. For our amazing viewers that did not know, yeah, Landon. What if they didn't know where Aruba was? And let's just say they don't have a phone to look it up or a computer.
Who in this world do you know that does not have a phone? Do you know anyone personally who does not have a phone?
Yeah, my 3-year-old little cousin. Bitch.
Anyone over the age of like 8 years old?
Now you
Who does not have a-
now you see how you added that literature. But back to what I was saying.
No.
No.
I'm gonna make this point real quick, because some people like to paint and say, "Oh, these poor people don't have phones." No, every single person, every adult person on this planet has a phone. May not be an iPhone, but they have an Android, or they may have a flip phone. But every single person on this planet
What
will
the
have
fuck is
a
a flip phone gonna do with finding where Aruba is at?
Well, look it up online. They still have online on the flip phones.
Oh, so the map's gonna pop up online?
No, on Google. They use a search engine.
They can't.
But
I'm pretty sure you can't Google on a flip phone.
you can call someone on the phone and be like, "Where's Aruba?" That's what you can do.
Yeah, but that doesn't really help. Oh, it's by South America. Oh, where's it at in South America? You want exact coordinates? You want north blah 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 blah, west blah 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 blah.
First of all, most people don't even know how to use the coordinate system. Do you know how to use the coordinate system?
No.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Okay.
I kind of learned it by playing Minecraft. That's very dumb, though. It's very dumb, but it works though.
It's a very Gen Z thing to say.
But that's how I grew up though. I grew up playing Minecraft, and literally, if I wanted to find like my house or something, I'd use those coordinates to find my house, and then I just go off, fuck off, go mining, fight some creepers, do any of that, and then just come back to those coordinates. Like that's just how I used it while playing Minecraft. But back to what I was saying, because we're getting on something. Aruba's very Americanized. So like I got a Wendy's there, I got a Burger King there, I got a Hooters there, I got.
Lots of American tourists go there. That's why.
I know, but at the same time, though, it's more Americanized than like their own culture-wise. Like, if you get what I mean, like.
Yeah, because lots of American tourists go there, so they bring those American values, American ideals, American brands
'Cause, like-
over there. The companies open up restaurants there because they want to appeal to those American tourists who come there.
Because, like, I've been to, what is it? Belize. Belize was pretty good, too. But I want to forget about that vacation because I had 3rd-degree sunburn on that one. But
That's why you wear sunscreen.
that is absolutely why you wear sunscreen. But I think I did, though. That's the thing. But the difference is, though, is that the water's so clear because in Belize compared to Aruba and Louisiana, of course,
Louisiana's terrible water.
very terrible water. But Belize, you can see the whole ocean. Like you can see like what's in the water and all that.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to. So let's just say we're blessed with dirty water because think about it. If we lived in Aruba, and if we just started going, because I was scuba diving whenever my 3rd-degree sunburns happened. Like I put on my sunscreen and everything. It's gonna be a lot hotter because with the dirty water you got like little dust and shit clouding up the water. With the water being clear, you got the sun just straight on your skin because it's a lot clearer.
Okay.
So of course you're gonna get fucking burnt more compared to me being in Louisiana water. But Aruba water's not bad either.
No, I'm gonna want clear water over dirty water any day.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I prefer clear.
What?
I prefer clear water too because it looks fucking nicer. But
Yeah.
But
It's way more.
as in for the sake of getting burnt, Landon.
It's better for the environment if the water's clean.
Yeah, but as for the sake of getting burnt, Landon, of what would you rather get burnt by, dirty water or clean water? I'm giving you the dirty water.
I want my clean water because I want the environment to be good. I don't want a terrible environment to
You
be
better
good.
have SPF like 500 or something. But anyways, but like back to what I was saying. Aruba is very Americanized, but it's so fucking gorgeous as hell. It's a 20-mile long island, so I can literally, if I really wanted to run around 20 miles,
like every day if I'm athletically fit for that, which newsflash, I'm not. I would never run around that whole island in a day. But it is pretty gorgeous though. Like certain locations, and I get to gamble, and I get to drink, and I get the sports bet there. So that's enough for me either way.
Alright, I'm gonna let our viewers in on my recent trip. I recently went on the tour. I did Boston, New York City, and DC. Very fun. I went to a Celtics game. I went to game 5, Celtics versus Cavs, when the Celtics won that game and went on to the conference finals. That was a fun game to go to. During that game, I actually wore a Miami Heat jersey to the game.
Oh my god.
I did.
Oh my
And I
god.
was the ultimate Heat fan there.
Oh my god.
I was. And people were giving me lots of shit in the arena. And I didn't care. I made friends in the arena.
Shout out to the fans in Boston. They're pretty cool, actually.
No, you made some friends.
I did. I hung out with some people in the arena. Yeah. Are you mad at me for that?
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm just surprised that you made friends.
You are an asshole.
Hey, I'm certified in that too. Just to let you know.
I also went to a Red Sox game. The Tampa Bay Rays played the Boston Red Sox in Fenway Park. That was a really fun game.
Yeah, you went to like 5 baseball games. There was a lot.
I went to 2 baseball games.
Oh, well,
Excuse you.
It looked like three baseball games.
Well, yeah. I just posted a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, Fenway Park, the oldest ballpark in baseball. Very historic. You can feel the history in that place. It's great. Boston's a great city too. Would I live there? No. It's way too cold in the wintertime. So that's no for me. Because I don't do cold. I just don't. I do hot and I do mild. I don't do cold. Moving on to New York City. That was really fun. Doing all the city stuff, seeing the Statue of Liberty, skyscrapers. I was living it up in the city. Drinking alcohol because I'm over 21. I'm of age, so it's not illegal.
Yeah, we're over 21.
I went to this really cool bar in New York City. Shout out to that spot. Don't know the name of it, so I can't do any promo right now. But shout out, it's overlooking the Brooklyn Bridge. It's right on the water.
What type
It's
of
like tiki themed. It's pretty cool.
You can't even give them a promo. No free promos, remember?
Well, I'm not.
No free promos. No.
Well, I'm not. I'm not saying
I
the
don't
name
care.
of it.
I don't care. No
I'm not
free
saying the
promos.
name of it.
No free promos, no matter what.
Okay, it was very beach themed. I got a pina colada. I felt like I was on the beach, even though I was in the city. It was interesting. And then moving on to Washington, D.C.,
I went there. I wish I saw Biden, but I didn't have the opportunity to see Biden, see our current president, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I was in DC, I saw the monuments, see the Capitol building. I went to a Washington Nationals game when they played the Seattle Mariners. That was pretty cool.
Okay, so you did go to 3 baseball games.
I went to 2.
Oh.
2 baseball games, 1 basketball game.
Oh.
Yeah, get the facts straight. Where's your facts?
Fuck off.
Where's your facts, Evan?
Fuck off.
anyways, my trip was fun. Thanks for asking. 2-week trip. Felt it went by in like 2 days.
So that's how you know you had fun.
Okay, so then for the viewers, I'm going to Aruba like
You already said that.
yeah I'm going to Aruba for a week, and then literally like right after I'm going to Panama.
Panama.
Panama City.
What you doing in Panama?
Huh?
What you doing in Panama?
Just chilling at the beach.
Chilling at the beach in Panama. Why Panama?
I don't know why. A group of friends was just like, hey, you want to go to Panama? I was like, sure, why not?
Panama City, Florida, or
Florida.
oh, okay. I thought you meant the country.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going
You
there.
probably didn't know this country, did you?
I didn't know it was a country. There's from you. The Panama Canal, bitch.
Did you know Panama City is in Panama?
Well, no, really? Yes, I did know that. Anyway, so
Oh, you didn't specify which Panama you're going to.
Panama City.
It could be in Florida or it could be in
The one in
Panama.
Florida, yes, that one.
Okay, you didn't specify.
I did say the one in Florida. You actually that was your 6th time asking me. Anyways, so yes, I'm going to Panama City in Florida because I want to enjoy a nice vacation. I mean, I'm just coming back from the beach, but like, I'm going back to another beach. So
Are you a big beach guy? You like the beach?
eh,
You just talk about how you go to the beaches. I mean,
Well, like,
like,
cause like my thing is though, I can do a beach for like 2 weeks. The thing is though, is that like after that, I can't do anything with the water. So like no pools, none of that.
I feel like the only reason I don't really like the beach a whole lot is because you get all that sand all over you, and like, like it'll get in your butt or something. And like, bro.
The sand is fucking annoying, but then again though, some beaches do have showers though, which I genuinely like, so I can't really complain that much. Because at least I get a shower though, like a shower to get the sand off, so I'm not complaining that much. But I do really hope that like,
this trip goes well for me. Hopefully I don't get burnt this time.
Hopefully it goes terrible for you.
How about you?
Hopefully you get stuck in Aruba.
You like
You
can't
look
come
like
back. Your passport gets denied. You're like, nope, can't come back to the U.S.
it's not gonna get denied.
Yep. They're gonna say you're a certified Landon hater. You'd be like, I can't let you back in the country.
Like you hate Landon too much, like you can't do anything to our glorious leader. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Okay. I mean,
But then
let's see.
later on in the next year, I'm saving up for a Jamaica trip
Jamaica.
because I know that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty cheap too.
Fun fact: I know someone who's in Jamaica right now.
Oh, you know so. Oh, so
I do.
if you were to come on the trip with me, you could get me the plug.
I could. Yeah. I know people in Jamaica. Yeah.
Landon got the plug. You heard it here first.
I got the plug. Got all the plugs. They don't call me Master Laner for nothing.
I hope a cop watches this podcast and is just like, that motherfucker really just said he got all the plugs.
Well, what would that have to do? What would happen? Like,
You
nothing.
see, Landon, when most people talk about a plug, they mostly talk about a drug dealer.
I'm not talking about it that way. So what would that mean? Well,
Because you just said, and I quote, yeah, I know all the plugs.
okay. I never said drugs though, did I?
You never
You're
said.
saying drugs. You're the one that brought up drugs.
Because that's what most people refer to when they say, hey man, I got the plug.
Okay, but I did not say it that way.
I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs.
This man literally admitted to me that he does drugs, and now on the podcast he's saying, "Oh, I don't do drugs."
I don't do drugs. When have I ever done a singular drug?
I'm not gonna oust you like that on the podcast, but you've definitely done drugs on me.
What type of drugs have I done?
I'm not gonna oust you on the podcast like I said, but
okay.
you've definitely done drugs.
I have not done drugs. I'm a holy child of God. You could test me right now. Give me a drug test and I'm passing it.
I don't have one on me, unfortunately.
That's good.
He probably done drugs right before he walked in the studio.
Actually, no, I did not. Because I have to drive all the way to Baton Rouge, which is a very long drive, and I want to sleep every single time.
Baton Rouge is a great city, by the way.
Shit.
Well, I don't know about great, but better than Hammond.
Hey, bro, I want to talk to you about something. So,
Do you want to go do the Drew Brees thing? Because I know you said no last time, but like just to double check and make sure.
No, I'm not gonna be able to.
I need to find someone else then.
Sorry, not sorry.
But
This man, at every 5 minutes,
On the podcast, he turns around and flips me off. Like, what the hell did I do to him to deserve that? I am a great person. Ask anyone. That's what you get, by the way. Ask anyone. I'm a great person.
so why would you flip me off?
because you deserve it. That's why.
No, I didn't. I just said, ask anyone. I'm a great person.
Ask anyone.
Yes, ask anyone. Literally anyone. Go ahead. Who are you gonna ask? Who are you going to ask?
You know what? I'm gonna call someone. Okay.
You're gonna call someone on the podcast.
I will call someone on the podcast.
Okay.
And what do you want me to say? Is Landon a good person?
Yeah. Let them know we're recording the podcast so they're
No,
gonna be on the podcast.
I'm not gonna say that. Cause
You gotta let them know that they're being recorded.
no, because then that's gonna be biased though.
No, but you
I,
have.
I'll let them know you're being
You
recorded.
can let them know afterwards.
Okay.
After you ask them.
Then if they don't like it, then fuck.
Can't answer, motherfucker.
Language. See, flip me off again. Wow.
Too bad we don't have cameras yet. Let's see if you even answers.
He has no friends.
His friends don't even answer.
No,
His friends don't like
my
him. He won't
calls.
answer his their calls. That's how you know you want friends, because they won't answer your calls.
Fuck off. Or maybe I just picked the wrong motherfucker.
Okay.
It's like that. Hey. No, fuck no.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
It's like picking the person of like, hey, if you were to call someone and they had to answer instantly, and for you to win $1 million, who would you call?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that motherfucker. So
Definitely don't call me, because I'm probably not going to answer your phone call.
you probably wouldn't. Oh fuck.
And that goes for anyone. Like, don't call me, because I'm probably not going to answer the phone call.
He like on Snapchat he answers my calls though. I will give him that.
Not
credit.
all the time.
Not all the
No.
time, and it pisses me off though sometimes. Cause I'll just be sitting in the parking lot, just waiting like to get in the building so we can record this podcast, and I'm just like, where the fuck is this motherfucker? And then I have to call him again, and then he answers me. So, I mean, if I had $1 million on the line, if Landon had to answer first, he's like a 50-50 shot, but like,
Yeah, 50-50 shot. So you
I
don't
would-
want to like take a 50-50 shot.
yeah, I would definitely know. I wouldn't bet on
Let's talk about this. So if someone were to come up to you on the street and be like, do you have a podcast?
And say, yeah, I have a podcast. And then he asks you, hey, what is your podcast about? What would you say? Make your pitch.
Our podcast is a mix of everything that you can genuinely think. Because it practically, and I'm not going to say practically is, but it's a good mix
I mean,
of,
it's mostly
sports. It's mostly sports.
It's like mostly basketball at this point.
Well, it's mostly basketball to the playoffs then.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's mostly playoffs to the basketball ends. But at the same time, though, we have amazing other topics like football. We have hockey. We got baseball in there sometimes. We got my UFC picks, which I personally do. I mean, it's like Landon like talking about baseball like by himself. So we also got like our own little outside of sports segments that we really get into, which we will have another episode like that though, like the mental health episode. I gotta get in the layer and stuff.
Especially once the NBA playoffs ends and NFL and NBA won't even be going on. I feel like we're more likely to talk about other things.
Because
besides
I want to do a mental health episode part 2 because I know a lot of people like that episode a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Okay.
that'd be a phenomenal episode for part 2.
But we'll definitely do that then, because mental health is very important.
So let's just wait till these. Wait, come on. Didn't we talk about? Yeah, we talked about sports in the mental health episode. We
Yeah.
talked about the March Madness tournament.
We talk about sports every episode.
Yeah, but we talked about like the March Madness episode. But we're gonna have another one of those, and we just kind of see like what topics are up for talk about. So that's what we genuinely do. We try to get out topics as fast as we can too. So like, whenever news does break, like we genuinely try. I mean, we may not be on it all the time.
I know we're definitely not on it right away.
Yeah, we're not on it like as of right now, no. But we still do a good job though.
If someone were to ask me that question, I would be like, this podcast is like 50%, no, it's like 30% sports, 30% other topics, and then 40% us hating on each other.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like hearing people like roast each other, then you're not gonna like this podcast probably. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, now I'm looking at merch right now. We're just looking at how much t-shirts would be.
We'll look at that afterwards.
Actually, you know what? You know what?
Yeah.
You are right. I do own the logo for a little bit. So we own the logo.
Right. So we're legally we can do anything we want.
Legally, we can make shirts out of it. So I mean, yeah. I was just looking to see how much they would be.
Would you agree that like 40% or maybe more of this podcast is just us roasting each other?
It really is.
It
Though.
really is.
But then again, though, it's fun though. But I mean, I know some of our viewers are gonna get tired of it. But that's when we kind of just shift into, okay, let's genuinely talk about this now. Like, what do we personally think about this? And I do feel like we're genuinely gonna be, because this is our first time doing this shit.
Our ninth.
Our 9th time doing this shit, but like,
we're first time podcasters.
I feel like we've gotten better, you know, every episode maybe.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're getting better every single episode. And think about this, okay? Like we told ourselves a long time ago. Like after like episode 10, we're gonna probably go to cameras. So we may.
Bro, the dream is to be as big as Joe Rogan. Right?
That is true. If we became big,
Bro, imagine we have Joe Rogan on the podcast.
if we had Joe Rogan on the podcast, either A, we're getting canceled, or
Cancelled. Why would be canceled?
because
You know how many viewers Joe Rogan has?
he has a lot of viewers. I'm not gonna lie. But
And
then
that,
again,
he's the biggest podcast, I think, like, out.
he has the biggest podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, people also don't like other shit that Joe Rogan has done.
Well, the biggest people are always gonna have haters.
Like, honestly, like, the biggest people in the world have people that hate them.
That is true. I was watching a movie the other day. It was either a movie or TikTok, and it was like, no one in the world doesn't have haters. If you have a lot of haters, that means you're doing something right.
Exactly.
So, hey, you got a point though.
So if we get bigger, we're gonna have haters.
But that is what we're gonna do for next episode. But I think, do you want to personally wrap this episode up at like right here?
Yeah, we can wrap it up pretty soon. I just want to say, like, would you agree, like, if our viewers don't like hearing people roast each other, then they're probably not gonna like this podcast, because that's what we do pretty much.
We do. We absolutely do roast each other a lot. But I'm gonna say this: Landon's gonna have the email in the episode, like in the like little description. So check that out if you are a constant viewer.
I'm gonna go on one last topic before we wrap it up officially. So, what did you say?
Like you're gonna have the email. I don't know what the email is. Like, what is the email? You know?
It'll be in the description of the podcast. Just look in the description
We
of the
gotta
podcast.
make
you'll
like
find
a
it.
new one, like the extraspicypod@gmail.com.
Yeah, it'll be in the description of the podcast. So that's where you'll be able to find the email.
But we will do something like that. But let's get on with this topic. So what's
Okay. So I think we roast each other a lot on this podcast. So let's do the opposite. Let's say nice things about each other, okay?
I think we did this like our first episode.
We did, but we definitely need to do it again because we're always roasting each other.
Yeah, we roast each other a fucking lot. Like it's fucking relentless.
So I'll go for Evan. You're a good friend. You're a genuine person. You're not fake. You know, you're not like that fake type of person. You have your sports takes and you stick to them. You're not like going everywhere. You're not a bandwagon fan. You know, if you're a bandwagon fan, you would be like.
I actually kind of have to take that one back because my baseball team.
You're not an NBA bandwagon fan.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
But Lynn, what I personally like about you is that you are an amazing good friend. Before you're like, Evan, stop fucking copying me. Before you even say that, you are a good friend in general. You do so much shit that carries this podcast to the point of like I don't even do.
So you admit that I'm carrying the podcast? I'm glad.
I'm not admitting that.
I'm glad
See,
you
that's
said
why I
that.
roast your ass. That's why I roast your ass. But you don't. He doesn't carry this podcast. Like I think I bring the entertainment. But anyway, so you do a good job on like editing, doing all that, like even reviewing, rewatching these episodes because sometimes I don't even like hearing myself speak. I do re-listen to them though. But
That's something where I'm better though. With these podcast episodes, because I used to like really not like the sound of my own voice, but now that I'm like normally listening back to these episodes, I'm more being good with it. You know, so that's something these podcasts has helped me with.
it's like I sound like a high school kid. Like I genuinely do. I don't sound like a grown man. I sound like literally my balls have not dropped. That's what they sound like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This podcast has helped me with is listening to my own voice and being more good with it.
But you do genuinely do a lot of good stuff for this podcast, and being a good friend outside of this podcast, which I'm very grateful for. And I was gonna say something else, but I lost it. But yeah, overall, you're just a good person that has a good mindset, good intentions, and yeah.
And yeah.
And yeah,
Nice.
no problem, man.
Yeah, bro. But let's do this every episode so we can roast each other. Just say it's like one nice thing about each other.
We're gonna
So
say,
we know we don't hate each other.
but since this is like our backup, this is our very first episode like coming back. Next episode, we're gonna do the doing something dumb segment again because we that's our daily segment.
Okay, I'll do a really quick doing something down something. The Indiana Pacers losing game 1 off of that BS pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the doing something dumb. The Indiana Pacers are doing something dumb.
Yeah. Or anything on TikTok right now. Like
TikTok in general is dumb. I am anti-TikTok.
Like if you've seen the Veggie Dance videos, like that song in itself is corny. So
Doing dumb stuff. TikTok.
So
Just TikTok.
that's gonna be our doing dumb segment for this episode. But then again, we haven't really done much research for this episode. So
Yeah, it's more of an off the fly episode, off the cuff. You know what I mean?
so next episode we're gonna have pretty solid episode of like we're gonna have more facts about the doing something dumb segment and whatever we're doing.
I feel like every episode we say, oh, the next episode's gonna be better.
I mean some of the next episodes though are actually really fucking good though. But then sometimes we're just like, we need effort.
See, that's what I'm saying. We need to put more effort into this. I feel like it's going good so far. You know?
But like I said, next episode we're gonna have Landon's boy on here, girl, whatever who he wants to get. Like not discriminating now.
Nope.
That's all. That's a big thing. So we're gonna have Landon's friend on here. We're gonna have the doing dumb segment. We're going to. I don't know. We're gonna talk. I mean, me and him gonna talk about doing the topics again. Like, are we gonna do topics again? Because I mean, this is our first episode, just freestyling it.
I mean, we freestyled the draft episode, but I mean, we had the
But
structure of the
that was
draft.
simpler though, because it was like
Yeah.
waiting for the draft and then just talk about
Yeah, we
it.
had the structure of the draft.
But this was just, just film. Unless you want me to come up with topics while I'm off doing something. So I don't know when next time we're filming it. So
Anyways, this has been the Extra Spicy Pod.
Thank you everyone for listening. Let's go to our viewer in Belgium
And Russia, and wherever you may be. Thank you all.
and
for
wherever
listening.
you may be. Yeah.
And thank you all of y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all more than anything. And merch coming soon. And respond to the email survey. I will see y'all later.
Adios.